Hey everybody, this is the Mac Facts. Just coming to you today with a quick little look at iOS 6. As I will be having the iPhone 5 shipped to me, so I will go with a more in-depth tour of iOS 6 in the iPhone 5, as the iPhone 5 will show more of what iOS 6 can do. I'm just going to run you through quick programs. As you can see on the home screen, they now have Passbook and Maps. What you can also see is there's no more YouTube. Now, some people might move it. I didn't move it. I left it on my home screen, which is now gone as Apple has parted ways with Google and some other companies. When you go to Maps now, it's Apple's designed with I think it was TomTom. You can see right now I'm over in the 3D flyover version. It's not bad. I find like it does take some time to render the graphics because you see a lot of the square cubes, or loading as some people say it. It's not as bad as Google. I found when I had Google Maps I'd be scrolling like this forever, and you can see how it is just great, but you can see how quickly it loads, where with my Google Maps it was horrible. And you can also turn it off 3D, look right as normal, and it has sort of like the options, drop pin, basically standard, just like Google, but Apple's way. If you go to the App Store, now that they've changed the App Store, it's what I find with iOS 6 and every generation is it's a much more mature program. The way that they've done this is beautiful. I love how when you go to church now, you scroll to the side. It just looks cleaner, it looks fresh. You don't see all the stuff you didn't need to see before. Passbook you now have, so it holds boarding passes, tickets, store cards, and coupons, which I haven't added any yet, but I will be doing that as I have a ton of gift cards. Now, do I think this is something I'll use all the time? No, not really. Do I want to put all my store cards on there? I'm not sure, because I can just refill the cards, but a lot of people will. As I know people in my family who fly all the time, boarding pass will be great for them. Now, if you go to music, music's pretty much the same. They have done a little bit of touch-ups. You see all the silver now instead of all the childish little blue lines. Basically, it's all the same. You flip your music, it's all the same. It plays the same. Not a lot of changes. The biggest thing to Siri is now it works in Canada, as I do live in Canada. What's a good restaurant in my area?
I found 15 restaurants fairly close to you. I've sorted them by rating.
So this is something that Siri never did before and now works perfectly. As you can see, she's giving me a bunch of restaurants, and I can see where some has no reviews, and as the restaurant I've actually been to has many reviews, which I like to hear. Another thing that they've done is Toronto Maple Leafs.
Okay, this is the roster for the Maple Leafs.
So this tells me about all the players, who's on the team, and it's never done. Siri's never been able to do that. The last interesting thing I find about iOS 6, which I will go more in depth on my iPhone 5 review, is Open Airport Scanner. So now Siri will open up any apps you ask her to, which is great to me because it saves you time and it's a lot safer while driving. Now, I hope this was just a little bit of an in-depth tour to you. If you're deciding to upgrade to iOS 6, I say do it. It works amazingly. I'm happy I did it. It was a quick upgrade. I'll show you more in depth when I get my iPhone 5, which should be this Friday, September 21st. This is the Mac Facts signing off. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye now.